God bless you, soldier. That was a deep message. And I hope at least some of you are watching me right now who haven't really shared this video. You will copy this link now. And from that hour, share it with as many people as possible. That's a very powerful message. That if the policemen, if the soldiers know that those who are protesting are doing it for them, maybe they will know that they shouldn't kill them. Okay. But however, that was a very powerful one. The next one is going to be what Mr. Macaroni, one of the pioneer, NSAS campaigners or protesters in Lagos, the first 35, the Brave 35. So he had this to say. Now that they know that the government is not really interested in doing anything, this is his own message to the youth.
Guys, our protest has been and is still a peaceful protest. We must not allow thugs that have been sent or might not have been sent to come and hijack this protest. By so doing, ridicule the deaths of the heroes that have lost their lives in this struggle. We must not allow that. It's our duty, it's our responsibility that every second, every minute, every chance we get, we are educating these people as to why we're on the streets. We're not on the streets to laugh or to play or to joke around. We're on the streets because people have died and people are still dying. That's why we're on the streets. So they must know which peaceful protester is going to go about damaging properties and robbing people. Which is it the same peaceful protesters that after every protest they are cleaning everywhere, they are giving food, giving drinks to police officers? Are those the peaceful protesters that will now be causing chaos? Are they? So let's come correct. Let's know what we are doing and let's know what we are saying. We will not let anybody come and bamboozle us out of the streets in the name of thugs hijacking the protest. Have you met the demands? Can you actually do something to get us off the streets? Can you actually help us to stop protesting by meeting the demands? You want to do a reform. What steps have you taken? Who is going to supervise the reform? Is it the Inspector General of Police? How many top officers have lost their jobs as a result of incompetence? How many families have you compensated? Have you apologized to? How many peaceful protesters have been released? Are they still getting arrested? Are the police still on the roads with guns? What are you doing to control the situation? These are valid questions. Answer them.
I just say now only me sabi shout. Like I say when the Gbedu enter body very, very well. You will be seeing like 1 million people shouting like him too. Because yes, you want answer. And since you cannot shoot gun, maybe you can listen to Shehu.
Now the next one, we want education to be higher on the agenda too. We want our housing to be higher on the agenda too. We want our transportation, our road networks to be high on the agenda too. We want our healthcare to be high on the agenda too. We want our standard of living to be high on the agenda too. So this is just a start. So this government is either in need for the long haul to make a better Nigeria, and don't tell us as if it's only police reform that they owe us, because that is what I'm hearing. Oh, we've given you police reform. Don't talk as if police brutality is not something. I and my family, with the number one sufferer of police brutality in this country. You know, like my grandmother, my father. So we kind of understand what is going on. And there were panels for all these abuses that was meted out on my family, right? There were panels. What came out of the panel? There was Oputa panel too, when Obasanjo came. What came of it? They've done judicial review of judicial panel, judicial inquiry against SARS 2 years ago. What came of it? It was this same government in charge of it. What came of it? I can't even remember Obasanjo that said Oputa panel was just advisory. Doesn't have to implement anything it says. So there's also an issue of distrust. This government should not act as if the people trust them. They should not give themselves that. They should not wear that toga for themselves. That's what I'm saying. People should not sit down in their high offices in Abuja. Bring yourself off your high horse. Come and relate with the people that just voted for you. Come and really hear what is going on. Don't look online. Don't feel victimized. Don't think there's somebody trying to get you. No, this is your people trying to talk to you. This is actually a moment that we can actually build a bridge. But they don't want to hear that. People always want to feel like, oh, somebody is against what I've earned. Somebody is against what we are. No, we are saying, okay, police reform, yeah. Now we want other things that concern us to be high on your agenda too.
All right. Let me.
Very simple and straightforward. So anything that they are now saying, let us dialogue for what? Dialogue to go home and wait? Or is it the dialogue from this kind of man that you are going to believe in, this guy?
They said we should increase the salary of the police. The IGP said he was working on that. Okay. And IGP said he's going to be working, to take some of them through some psychosocial treatment. They are going to go to the first hospitals, they are going to clean them up and check them. The ones that can still be absorbed, they will. And so everything is working well. But I just want to present this formally to you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for working so hard.
Thank you very much.
That's the person 200 million people are waiting for. We have to do some medical check. It's like, no, we have to take them to the hospital and do some. They have to break everything down for him, the president of the country. And now, do not pretend about it. It don't turn to what it shouldn't be. Even police are
OMG! OMG! OMG, guys! Yay! Fuck! They're chasing the police out of their boss. Hey, Jesus! Hey, yeah. Fuck. Hey, what about Tibinu? What Tibinu?
Yes. When the country has no leader and you are being ruled by the presidency, you get what I mean? Everyone is in danger. Everybody is asking, where is Buhari? Where is Buhari? I'm also helping you to ask. But his soldiers are busy positioning themselves to begin to attack protesters like this.
This is Fajuri. Look at the people, look at the Nigerian army. Look at the Nigerian army. At Alat, we don't know what they want to do. This is a peaceful protest. This is a peaceful protest going on. We are still looking at them. We don't know what they want to do. People are angry. Nigerian youth are angry. This is Ado Ekiti live under the Fajuri bridge.
Ado Ekiti, rather. Fajuri bridge. That is the bridge built by, is it Fayoshe? So the soldiers are waiting. They are everywhere. It's not just Ekiti. They are in Lagos, they are in Abuja, they are in Abeokuta, they are in Ibadan. They are in Kwara, they are in Sokoto, they are in Kano, they are in Zaria, they are in Kaduna. They are everywhere. They are in Benin. There are some videos that came out of Benin today where some youth were telling them that the soldiers will not pass. No road, go back. You know what I mean? Listen. Meanwhile, that's the lost part of our Benin escape. Meanwhile, that was K2 in Lagos. Okay, here's another video from K2 where thugs are ready. They are thugs who are on the Ikorodu, Lagos Ikorodu Expressway. You know that Ikorodu Mile 12 Expressway. That K2 Mile 12 and Ikorodu. Those are the thugs who have been committing crime, attacking protesters along that path for the past 4 days. The police are not inside. Here's another angle.
This bullshit, I swear. Damn. What the fuck? Shit, see reinforcement. See reinforcement. Fuck shit.
There's something about this Lagos boys with and their girls. This kids with fuck sis, fuck that, fuck that. You know, it's kind of cringy. So that is also in K2 Lagos. Thugs are taking over. They are making it look turn it into anarchy, so that they can make the whole world feel like well, the protesters are those who are wrecking havoc and all that. So that's why you have other, that's also in Lagos, where thugs have turned streets into a lot of things and police are nowhere to be found. Here is another one.
You know they see this in dark. Why they fear like this?
I they fear for the car.
Don't worry.
So that is Kogi, Lokoja. See how dirty everywhere is, right? Then those are Yeye Bello's thugs. They are looking for anywhere any NSAS protest is holding in Lokoja. They are ready to attack anybody. That is what Nigerian government is doing right now. They are using the same technique. You know, those ones who are civilians and they can use the backing of saying, well, Buhari is a general, so you wouldn't expect him to take nonsense. That's what they say. They say it doesn't take nonsense. However, they are using that to just safeguard themselves, thinking they are going to be protected one way or the other, but they are fighting the lost battle. And that is why I welcome you, ladies and gentlemen. The revolution is here. Yes, it is here. And I don't know how long you are going to let that sink in and begin, right, to prepare for the life after Nigeria. For those who are genuinely looking for the breakup of Nigeria, this is the moment. This is the moment of transformation that is going to, you have no idea what it's going to build or become, but it's going to be a new Nigeria. And when they say new Nigeria, maybe that is the Nigeria where you can have your Oduduwa Republic out, maybe Biafra Republic out, and those who wants to remain in Nigeria can call it new Nigeria or whatever it's going to be. But the role you play in this, will actually determine the outcome. Tomorrow is going to be a big day. I am off tomorrow. I'm so happy, like I'm buzzing. So I'm going to meet you tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow is the big Tuesday, where the whole country is going to shut down. And you may see it in the news that protesters have taken over National Assembly, protesters have taken over the Abuja International Airport, they've taken over everywhere in their hundreds of thousands. Lagos State government has declared they have closed schools in Lagos. There are so many states that are still going to also fall because of the way they are using these talks to create violence. The protest is peaceful. We all know it's peaceful, but they are using thoughts to create so much violence so that they can claim and use that as the excuse why they are sending soldiers out. But they will be shocked at how social media will defeat them without shooting a gun. The social media will defeat them. All the plan, all their soldiers, everything. Like we will disarm them without shooting a gun. So they will be making mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. And in another 1 or 2 weeks, they will lose every every goodwill they have, no matter how tiny it is, every one of them that associate with the government. So at the end of the day, you will stop shouting or asking for the end of SARS. You will begin to speak out your mind. End Nigeria now to save lives. Buhari must go. And you see all of these narratives. Many of you are not prepared for it, Abi. I am preparing you. The whole thing is going to take a new shape from tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. It is going to be the biggest thing to ever happen to Nigeria. And let me be honest with you. If the government should react and continue the way they are going, they're just going to make the whole thing worse. And we hope they will let the peaceful protesters express themselves and they will act on their demand without delay. So I am going to meet you tomorrow. I don't get work tomorrow. I don't get work day after. I don't get work day after that day after. For these next 3 days, now go tire. We will be on every now and then. Just set your notification. Click on that subscribe button. Click on that notification button. When you do that, I always sort of put up my post to prepare an hour before I go live. So it is so easy, right? When you see me and it shows that my ego is waiting or is going to go live, just know that in another hour, I will be live. It is coming home. You won't be Afra? I beg you. They begin to think about the type of design you are going to wear on your own independence. You want to do a republic. Begin to imagine the type of day it's going to be. Nigeria Independence Day just they happen. Oh. Now Nigeria is giving independence to the colonies. Don't be left out. Oh. Stop your tribal argument and tribal rivalry, supremacy, and all of that. If you no join now, now people will not even reach you in championing for the liberation of your own people. Now them go be the leader of that place for you because they will catch the bug. They will feel the spirit. And just as I'm telling you right now, if you take my word for it, let me be honest with you, you will come back here and do your own Thanksgiving. Like, amen. Amen. It is happening. No joke. So join them, support them, give everything you can, and this is the moment. I don't know how to say it better than that. But you know what? Tomorrow is another day. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for this Sunday, Komalafe. Your super sticker there. Well appreciated. Sowore has predicted the revolution, but the useless government thought they have silenced him, not knowing that the day of reckoning just started. Don't worry. There's no rush, Baba. Everyone who doesn't really believe there will be a revolution in Nigeria, they will join the revolution without knowing, because it will be the right thing to do. It's as simple as that. Ata Sumaila, my Oga, thank you very much for that. Your super chat, super sticker there. Just same to everyone else who has participated in this conversation tonight. Thank you so much for your time. You know what? From 12 noon tomorrow, you should be expecting me on. I will be having up to 2 to 3 broadcasts tomorrow. There will be a breaking news part as well. So I hope you won't miss any. I'll see you tomorrow. And then you have a good evening. Good night.
It's okay. Off your mind, it's okay. Off your mind,
Chai! Now, wow. People wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mind. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, my ego don't come. Ingo torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, yo. My ego don't come, yo. My people make we shout, yo. My ego don't come, yo. My ego don't come, man of the masses, yo. My ego don't come, yo. Politico, this one not the off in mind.